Hello and welcome everyone. It's me, Richard.
And me, Debbie.
And we're going to be talking about CPT Cycling training camps new for 2021 and 2022. So what we got?
Wow. Hope you're all doing well. We have a brand new UK camp, first time for us, next year, 2021, holding in May in South Wales. It's going to be an interesting one, I think, don't you?
I think so. Well, brand new. Some new bits, some bits that are returning. So let's crack on with what we've got coming up.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's duck into to the Wales camp to begin with. So yeah, we're going to be staying in central Cardiff. So the roads that we're going to be going on are mainly in the Brecon Beacons National Park, which is a really nice part of the world, and we're going to be holding this camp in May time. So hopefully we're going to get some good weather. Yeah. So yeah, what do we know about that part of the world? So we've been there quite a few times, haven't we? I've done the couple of years ago the Velafon Gran Fondo, which went up the tumble climb, which we will be doing that course, most of that course, the best bits of it. There's the Caerphilly climb, which is a short and sharp one. The tumble's a nice long sort of 20-minute climb. The other big climb that we've got in the camp is the Rigos one. So this is probably the longest climb of the week, around about a 25-minute climb. So what's going to make these courses slightly different to Gran Canaria is, yes, we've maximised a lot of the climbing for that part of the world, but also as well we'll be doing a lot of flatter riding, so there'll be a lot more opportunity to ride as a group, which we haven't done too much of at Gran Canaria camps.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, time of year that we've put this in, we've timed it really one out of good weather, but also mainly around preparation for Tour of Cambridgeshire. And a lot of people who were on camp last year doing Tour of Cambridgeshire this year. So this will be a good opportunity for perfect timing for that last big block of training before a taper. And also well timed for the Dragon Ride if you're one of those people doing that big Gran Fondo, which is also in South Wales. So chance to get yourself familiar with that terrain over there as well. So yeah, we've tried to keep the hotel pretty similar to the Occidental. So what have we got included with that?
Yeah, the only difference really is that you're still getting 4-star accommodation. Breakfast included. The only thing this time the package doesn't have is dinner. Having said that, the hotel does do a dinner and plenty of restaurants about. It's just not included as it was in Gran Canaria.
Yeah, it's the same sort of level of convenience, isn't it, that we established with the Occidental.
Yeah.
So we tried to keep it a similar format to that. So that's what we've tried to keep as well, is the format that seemed to work quite well, with breakfast around 8 AM and riding around 10 AM once you got changed and you're ready to go. As per the longer rides that we've done on previous camps, have a stop halfway through the ride once we've done most of the climbing, a lunch stop at a cafe, and then once you got yourself back to the hotel and got yourself changed and sorted, you'll be doing what we normally always include on each training camp, which is the post-race paralysis with myself, which is around 15 minutes for each rider, all done individually. And then once we've done that and you've had a bit of free time between then and dinner, just before dinner we have a look at the next day's route, which is that was your idea to do differently from what previous
I think
camps.
it's a lot easier on everybody to do the post-ride power analysis
and then
and
the preview of the course.
Preview the course that evening.
Yeah. So, yeah, the courses that we've got for you. So if you have a look at the website, so have a look at the link in the description to get to that. So on there you will find, as we normally do with training camps, outline each day what the courses are in nice detail. We've got a relive video for each of those, so you'll be able to see the elevation gain on that, give you a little bit of a flavour for the terrain that you've got on each day. So let's crack on with what we've got on each course. So day one on the Wales camp is on Thursday the 20th of May. So this is a short, roughly 1 hour loop around towards Newport and back, fairly flat on the way out and undulating on the way back. So this is an afternoon start, and
leg tester.
Yeah, allow you, if you need to build your bike back up, if you've just travelled in on the morning of that day. So that's a 44k loop, and that is 294 metres of elevation gain. So similar to that Mont Leon leg tester that we've done on previous Gran Canaria camps. The next one is the Usk Loop. So that's the first big day. So that's a fairly flat one, and then you've got a decent sized climb in the middle of that ride. It's around 15 minutes long. That's 93 k's, just over 500 metres of elevation gain. Then Saturday, this is the biggest day. This is my favourite, the tumble. This was a brilliant ride on that velothon. So yeah, going out on that Caerphilly climb, that's short and sharp, quite a steep gradient on that one. Basically it looks like a wall when you look up, and especially when you come back and you do it at the end, it's a real test of fatigue resistance, as a lot of you will see me branding that term around quite a bit. So yeah, the tumble climb itself, roughly 20 minutes, 122 k's in total for that day, and almost 1500 metres of elevation gain. Then the following day is largely flat, out to Bridgend on a loop. So this one we're going to try and maximise riding as a group. There'll be a no drop policy of those of you riding in the group. Now a bit of a twist on this one. I know we've got a couple of time trial specialists, haven't we, that are interested in the camp. So we may, if we've got a bit of an option on that, to have those riders on their TT bikes riding solo. I'll create a segment or two along that ride, so we can have a little bit of a race between the guys on road bikes that are riding together as a group.
And girls.
Yeah. You could be called a guy as well.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys, yeah.
So yeah, have a bit of a race of see who's fastest, the solo time trial riders versus the speed of the group. So that is an 82k loop and just under 500 metres of elevation gain, so a little bit undulating. And then we've got the Rigos day, that's largely false flat on the way out. Long climb in the middle, largely false flat on the way back, so it's kind of out and back with a short loop. And then just to finish, on the final day, on the Tuesday, this will be a morning ride, just a short, quick hour-ish loop out towards the coast, 46k with 340 metres of elevation gain on that one. And yeah, we should be all wrapped up and done for lunch and ready for those of you who have got homes and places to go in the UK, and that allow you enough time to get back on that Tuesday.
Okay.
So what have we changed for what's included this time?
Well, what's included, there's not masses of changes actually, but there's a couple. So what's included is you've still got your 4-star hotel accommodation. As we've said, it's breakfast, twin share, no dinner included in this package. Goodie bag, which is always quite nice to have. You can get you can have your choice of CPT Cycling jersey and shorts, or gilet, or whichever one you want. If you want to like a lot of people have already started up a CPT Cycling little kit wardrobe. So
yep. It's just sort of adding to that.
Just adding to that, put a little bit of a build up on there.
The main difference with that one compared to last year is we did the two-piece, so we included jersey and shorts.
Yeah.
So this time it will be a choice of just one piece of a jersey, bib shorts or gilet. And there's also as well, if you go to the page for shop training camps or the training camps part on the shop page, where you are able to purchase your training camp deposit and balance, there's also another button there for you to upgrade to any one of those items if you want the top of the line one.
Yeah. Plus also there's personal on-road coaching, which is probably quite unique to some of other camps. Maybe.
That's why we always keep the numbers really small, don't we, to single figures. So it enables me to have enough time to coach each and every one of you out on the road and give you some individual one-on-one time coaching there, which larger sized groups on larger sized training camps wouldn't necessarily enable you to do that, and especially not with the power analysis, which is what one of the biggest things that sets the camps apart and why we call it a power training camp. So what we're doing slightly different to that as well this year is, if you are a non-coached package rider, the power analysis is just automatically included in the package, doing that power analysis face to face. And for obviously the coaching package riders, you will get that too, plus also as well, once we all return home, then you will also get your usual power analysis from me that you get every week or most weeks, and that will all be written in there for you. So that's, you're still getting your additional value that you've got with your coaching package along with your camp package as well. So that pretty much covers it for Wales. So Gran Canaria then. You can't book the Gran Canaria camp just yet, although what I have put out there on the website, which you'll see, is all the courses there. So largely the same as previous camps, but we've got some new ones, some returning courses, and some bits with a bit of a twist as well. So, similar sort of itinerary again on each day, like we've said with the Wales camps. So the usual thing that we do with the Sunday arrival day, flight in, have a bit of unpack your bike, do a bit of a test ride on that.
Have a little spin, yeah.
The usual Mont Leon ride on the first day. So that is, short climb for Gran Canaria anyway, about a 15-minute climb, 30k total distance, and just under 500 metres of elevation gain on that one. Again, similar to the one we did this year, Tuesday, Santa Lucia, although that is different this time in the first part of the main climb. So we go out, if any of you are not familiar with that course, we go out on a flat road along the coast, and then we duck inland, and then we start climbing, usually about an hour's worth of climbing. So first part of that climb, we'll be taking a different road, and then we'll be rejoining that usual road right at the top of that climb. So that lengthens that day about 10k compared to previous camps. So that is 77 k's in total that day, with just over 1500 metres of elevation gain. Back to that, one of my favourite cafes at Fatiga for the lunch stop there. Rest day Wednesday. As we normally do, we can go out for a quick spin, sort of about half an hour to 45 minutes. Just really easy spin, just to spin out the legs a bit. So
go explore the island. Go do something on that rest day, just to clear the head. And
we've put in a camel suggestion on the website.
One suggestion. There's so much to do, but just make use of that rest day.
So Then we have, similar to what we did this year, Thursday Valley of Tears. No change there. That was a new one last year. That seemed to work well. Everybody seemed to like that one.
Yeah.
That's 94 k's again with just over 2,000 metres of elevation gain. Then the must do, the summit, that's unchanged. 93 k's with around 2,500 metres of elevation gain. Sea level on the coast, straight up to the top of the island and back down again. But beware of that small climb back up. Just just before you get back into Mas Palomas, there's a bit of a wall there. And then some people might be disappointed we've taken out the GC604 ride for the final ride.
That's terrible, wasn't it?
Yeah. Sorry, some of you that didn't want that kept in.
Everybody hated it. It's
So-
gone.
Right, so returning back then is the ride along the coast towards Mogan, through Puerto Rico, the one that we couldn't do last year because of the road closure. So yeah, we're expecting the roads to be open for that one. So the only change on that ride that when we've done that on previous camps is that we stop at Mogan for a cafe stop, and we don't go further up from that, up that climb to the cafe where the donkey is. We'll be doing that cafe again on the Valley of Tears one. So yeah, new cafe stop on that ride for us. So
Yeah.
makes it a bit of an easier last day, a little bit less climbing.
Yeah.
So that's an 80k ride, and that is just over 1,000 meters of elevation gain. So
Nice, easy day.
flat for Gran Canaria, if you can say that. And then yeah, Sunday's your flyback day again. I know some of you might be able to squeeze in a flight on the Saturday afternoon if you've got time, but yeah, most of you, Sunday's a good day to fly back.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, pretty much with the hotel, it'll be similar to what we've done on the last two camps with breakfast and dinner included, and the airport transfers included in that, and everything else we're keeping the same with the kit, paralysis, on-road coaching, everything else. So yeah, go check that out. That page is on the website as well. So it's 3 new pages for you on the website. There's a separate page for the Wales one, Gran Canaria, and there is a page that will take you through to check out and just have a little look on there as well. On that page, there's a few extra details in the description on there. So some other stuff that you might not have seen on the other pages. So
Good.
that pretty much covers it all,
Yeah.
really.
I would just say that if you're interested, especially in the Wales camp, be quick. Really limited spaces, both for Gran Canaria as well, but that's not out just yet. But Wales will be, so please.
Just because we've had lots of interest
so
far,
much
haven't
interest
we?
with the Wales one. So
we're expecting that one to get booked up. So
once
hang about on
we're
it.
up, just book it, because you don't want to miss out. So we'd love to see all the old riders and any new ones. Like and subscribe to the CPT Cycling YouTube channel. Watch another great video of CPT Cycling videos on the right. Don't forget podcasts and blogs.
Don't forget them.
Don't forget it.
You'll be in trouble if you do. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up if you like this video, and leave a comment down below if you want to. And yeah, if you've got any other questions, just email me, richard@cptcycling.co.uk, and you will find a link in the description there for details on camps and where to book as well. And that's it.
That's it.
See you on the other side.
See you on the other side. Cycling video on your right.
That's right.
Podcasts and blogs to view as well. So have a look at that.
Just do
Just
it.
do it. Take 3. Like and subscribe to CPT Cycling YouTube. You can like and subscribe.